Welcome back. I'm chasing graded gems, and I did a poll on my Instagram, and I was interested in another grading company besides CGC, and with PSA just being priced out of range and BGS being closed. I was looking, and there's kind of an old sports card company called SGC. I think I'm saying it right. SGC, yeah. SGC, yeah, SGC. It's like CGC, but with one letter changed. And I guess these guys have been in the game for a while with sports cards, and they're kind of the third, I guess, big name. Kind of like with Pokemon, you have PSA, Beckett, and then CGC has kind of fought their way into that third spot. I guess in sports cards, it's PSA, Beckett, and then SGC. So I looked, and SGC actually does accept Pokemon. They're actually a little more expensive than CGC per card, but the difference is for the price of each card, you can submit a smaller order. Unlike with CGC, you have to submit 50 plus to get the bulk price, which I think last time I did was like $22.50. This is like a flat fee of like around 30, I believe, to submit per card. So I chose these cards. And these are cards that I want for my personal collection, so I don't expect to make, return a profit or anything. And I thought it'd be really interesting to send them in, take a look at the slab when it comes back, and see how hard they are on grading. So I thought I'd show each card. I'm going to do a Rocket Grimer, and this is the Creepy Eyes Grimer, the Pervy Grimer. I'm going to do a Surfing Pikachu from, this one's from Evolutions. I'm going to do a Surfing Pikachu, which is the Black Star Promo, number 28. This one's from 2001, 2001, so 20-year-old card. This was from 2016, so substantially younger. I'm going to throw in a Charizard, just because I think it would be interesting, and I'd like to get these cards from another service as well. CGC, I have some cards out. When PSA opens up, get some cards, and then have different slabs of the same card, because I guess that's the point of being a collector, right? You're hoarding. Surfing Pikachu. I'm trying to get a graded copy of every Pikachu, Surfing Pikachu. And now I guess maybe if it works out well, I have a couple in different slabs, which would be neat. And then one of the birthday Pikachus from Celebrations. And so I figured we'd take a look at these, and I don't really want to pull them out because I actually have the box to ship them. I'm going to ship them in a flat rate box right here. So what I plan to do is take these. I might show you. I might cut this and grab some cardboard and actually show you, but I don't know how interesting that would be. I'm going to put them together, sandwich them between two pieces of cardboard, and then put that in bubble wrap, and then set that in there to ship. And these are actually in order this way of how they are on the packing list, which I'd show you, except it has like personal details on it. But so we're going to go one by one, take a look at these. So this one, I definitely see this corner's not the best. With these cards being so old, this is actually not on the card. That's not on the card. That is outside the card. There's also a little bit of wear here, a little whitening here, a little whitening here. So this edge the edge and the corner is going to get dinged a little bit. Same down here, a little bit down here, a little bit down there. So I think this is probably going to be, I don't know, 7.5 maybe. I'm pretty pessimistic. I'd rather shoot, guess low and not have my hopes dashed. So this one is the Evolutions Surfing Pikachu, like I said, from 2016. If you take a look at it, I think the corners look pretty good, actually. These corners are pretty crisp. The centering at the bottom is a little more than the top. Besides that, I think it looks pretty good. When I put these in the things, or in the card savers, I looked for dings, and I didn't see any. This, though, I think there's slight edge wear at the top, just the slightest whitening, and then on this corner as well. And definitely here in this corner, you can see that quite a lot. But I wanted to see how these guys are going to end up grading if they're harder. I've heard they're actually pretty stiff graders. They're kind of hard graders, a lot like CGC. So this one, I think, has a really clean centering on the front. On the back, it looks pretty good, but there's still a little bit on these corners, a little whitening. So once again, maybe in the 7s, maybe in the 8s if I'm lucky. This is a newer card. So this card is going to hopefully grade a little bit better. There's no border on this side, so you kind of really got to go on this to this, like the width. And I think this is pretty clean. I didn't see any dings, but when you have a textured card like this, it's always kind of a crapshoot when it comes to the surface score. And with it sliding around even in the card, like in the sleeve, it slides around. Sometimes there's a little abrasion to it that you cannot really see with the naked eye, I suspect, because CGC sometimes knocks. I think this is pretty clean. I don't see a whole lot wrong with this, so I'm hoping for a 9 or better. I should say 8, so I don't get disappointed by the return grade, but I kind of think that one has a chance. This one as well, the centering, this actually over here where it kind of shows is a little less than here, so I think it's slightly off center. Once again, the surface looks really good. Slightly off center here, even to the point where I think it might be a little crooked. Like I think this might not actually be all the way across the same width, but we'll see. And then lastly, but not least, the birthday Pikachu from Celebrations. Once again, I really like the textures on these cards. They're really cool. It's almost like a bazillion thumbprints. If you look, I think the centering's pretty good. I'm not seeing much on that. Looking on the back, I think this one might be, besides the Charizard, the cleanest card. I do think though, on the left to right centering is not perfect, but we'll see how it goes. So this is what I'm going to submit. They said the turnaround time is supposed to be like 40 to 50 days, I think. So hopefully that means less than 2 months. But I'll see it. I'll believe it when I see it, because all the grading services seem to be very slow right now, pretty delayed. And like I said, I'm going to pack that in the priority mailbox. And I think I'm going to go grab some stuff, and I'll do it right in front of you guys. So I have my usual packing stuff here. I'm going to take the cards, put them in some cardboard, wrap them in the bubble wrap, use the packaging paper to stuff in here to try and limit the amount of movement that you can have with anything that's inside of here. So let's do that. Cards inside of here, kind of center it so they don't move around too much. I'm going to set that here. I'm going to take a piece of tape and secure this. I try not to tape, like I said in my other video, it kind of annoys me when people put tape on the card loader. So I try to tape where it's only on the cardboard, so when they open it, there's no way the sticky of the tape has a chance to touch any card unless they're just very sloppy, which is beyond my control anyway. So take a little more tape. So this is going to be main package. Take this. Take a little bit of tape. Tape this down. Then do the same thing for the other side. So all in all, like I said, it's $30 a card. We're going to test this out, and these are things that I expect to not really to not sell. These are things for my personal collection. And then put it in here. Like, you don't want things moving around like that, because even though these cards are sandwiched and they're really good, it just shifts and shifts. Those card savers could actually shift around. The cards could wiggle their way out, and you don't want that. So I like to take, I bought rolls of this at my local store, my local big box retail store, like this. I hope that's not too loud, sorry. Rip some pieces. And this is what I use to secure, even when I make a sale and I'm shipping stuff for eBay sales. That's what I like to do. Like I said, it just limits the package, or limits the movement of anything in the package. And actually, usually I take a little piece of tape and I tape the ends so this box doesn't want to explode outward, because the only thing that's really saving this box is this piece of tape. So I'm gonna use this for now, but usually I have some more robust, like, boxing tape that I tape around, and then when I tape the shipping label to it. And so with the flat rate box, from here, the cost is just a little over $9 to ship it. So it goes at the bottom. This is going to go there. This is going to go on each side to pad it a little bit. Like I said, all this is doing is trying to limit the motion of the cards. You don't want this thing to bounce around a whole lot. So pretty solid. And what I like to do is close it up like this. If you can shake it, you don't hear things moving. You did a pretty good job. So we're going to peel and ship this out. And so actually I have an eBay sale from today. It was later in the day. And this will get shipped out with the eBay sale. And that's it. So hopefully we'll get these back in a little under 2 months, and I'll make a video then of the results. Until then, this has been Chasing Creative Gems, and I'll see you next time.